What's up, guys? Octo King Toy Reviews here with the 80 Years Iron Man action figure review. Now, this is based off the original Iron Man suit. I'm pretty sure, unless my intel is wrong, but these were released in 2019 for a callback to the original not the original figures, but the original characters. And he does get a little read up here, and that says, Ingenious industrialist, the inventor Tony Stark creates a suit of armor for himself, powered by the arc reactor in his chest, becoming the hero, Iron Man. So that's pretty cool. I mean, obviously it's pretty plain. Most people already knew that stuff, but let's get this open actually. So, pulling that up, and this does open from the top, unlike most figures. Pulling that out, and I actually really do like this backdrop here. Really nice. So here is Iron Man with all his accessories and all his glory. So let's get into this review. Alright, so here are Iron Man's accessories. So he does come with a lot of accessories, and I really like the accessories that he did come with. So first off, we'll start with the heads. He does come with 3 heads. So the first one that comes on the figure would be this one. So kind of the more classic Iron Man. And I really like the look of this. It looks really nice. It's got some nice paint here. Nice red paint back there. And then for the second head sculpt, this is basically the same thing, except just a little bit different with the nose. You can see this one kind of has eyebrows, this one doesn't, and this one has a nose, and this one doesn't. So, very similar, but slightly different in their design. And then for the last head sculpt, which is actually a great head sculpt, this is Tony Stark from the comics, not Robert Downey Jr., but Tony Stark. And this head sculpt looks awesome. That black hair looks amazing. He's got a little bit of hair hanging down, blue eyes, he's got his eyebrows, he's got that little mustache with the center part in between, he's got his nose. This looks like it could be a Hot Toys head sculpt if it was scaled up. It looks awesome. I love that. And then, moving on, he does have blaster hands. Multiple sets of hands actually. He has these hands that can shoot blasts. So this one has this one actually has a little bit of broken peg. Unfortunately, I did almost break that and get that stuck in the hand, but I got it out before it got stuck in the hand. But this one didn't, so that's good. And those don't articulate or anything, they just stay like this, and you can plug one of these blasts in there, obviously. But then he does come with 2 fists that actually have the little yellow paint in there. And these look nice. They have little lines on them. So do these, but these even have lines in the joints. If you can see, yeah, it's really nice. And then he does come with some blaster effects. And this is actually something really awesome that I want to get into. Alright, so this is the standard blaster effect that you plug in, and you can plug it in like that. But another thing is, you can also plug these into the feet. So there you go, right there. Plug it into the feet, and then he comes with these bigger blaster effects that you can plug the smaller blaster effects into, and then you can do that. And that looks like a really big blaster effect. Like he's really boosting off. You could put both of these in there, obviously. Or you could just figure out a combination here. You can put this here. You can put just these. I don't know that I really like the look of that too much, but you can if you wanted to. And then the last thing you can do is you can port these little things off. You can put those into the hands or feet again, but that kind of works as a smaller blaster effect. And you can't plug these all the way in. They only go in that far. But it looks really nice, and it's a cool thing. And I'm pretty sure you could do this with all the Iron Man blaster effects that are like this. I just haven't reviewed any other Iron Mans yet, but that's really nice. So let's move on to the actual figure. Alright, so here is the actual Iron Man action figure. And this is really nice. I've got a lot of lights right now shining on it, but you can see it does shine and reflect light very well, which it gave that illusion in the comics too. So I like that it actually does that. And this is very nice. It's got a lot of nice paint. Obviously it doesn't have the most paint detail, but it's a comic figure. You can't really ask for too much. And this is accurate, the paint that it gets. It gets white on the arc reactor, little yellow dots here. It's got this really nice red glossy paint here, and then it has the gold glossy paint. He's even got these little rings on the side of this crotch piece, and little lines here. Again, like on the hands, the wrists, the feet. So this is really nice. I really like this paint detail. And then you do get a little bit of paint on this. You get the paint on the mask, the front part, and then it is black inside these things, but they are just hollow. Like, it's just inside there. That's a hole inside there. Back, not much interesting happening from the back, but this does look really nice. So let's get into the articulation. Alright, so starting off with articulation with this guy, he does have a ball joint at the head. Can look up that much, which is a fair amount. I wish he could look up a little more, because he's a character that will be flying, so you can get him into more flying poses. You can push it down that far. That's a good amount. You get a little bit of tilt, and you can swivel that. Arms move at 360. They move out that far. Actually, I think you can move it up a little more, like more than vertical. Upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrists spin and they hinge up and down, but these do not hinge at all, the blaster effect hands. Ab crunch forward, ab crunch back, waist swivel, hips move forward that far, don't really move back, they move out that far, so good amount. And these things don't really get in the way. They just kind of move, but I would be worried about breaking those off if you were getting too crazy with it. Upper thigh swivel here, double jointed knees, come in very far. Lower leg swivel here, boot rotation, I guess. There, that was really tight. Ankles move down, ankles move up, and he does have ankle pivot. So really nice articulation for this Iron Man figure. Let's get into my final thoughts. Alright, so getting into my final thoughts of this figure, I really like this thing. I think you should pick it up if you're a Marvel fan or if you're an Iron Man fan and you collect Marvel Legends, or even if you don't. It's really nice to have. I like this thing a lot. And I did use this big Iron Man blast effect here. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you liked, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.